in 2 minutes.
This weekend.
Hallelujah. He's perfect in all of his ways. Yes, he is. Getting started in 1 minute. 1 minute.
I was in here praying this weekend, preparing.
Hallelujah.
And I noticed something in the last few videos that I've done and posted on social media.
Thank you all for joining tonight. It is a Wednesday night again. We are here again. Status Changers Wellness TV Network. Woo! We are here again on our Wednesday night live. I'm extremely excited to be here with you, as I am each week. And so I am Sophomore Hall, and I am your host on tonight. And we just gonna talk tonight, all right? And so I just want to share with you, if you want to follow me or stay in the know in other social media platforms, you can subscribe. Will you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Status Changers? And then I have a private group on Facebook, Status Changers Wellness. It is a private group on purpose. So there are some things that I would put in that group that won't go on my regular personal page. And then also you can go to Instagram and you can follow me there at Status Changers Wellness. And I believe I am on Clubhouse as well, Sophomore Hall at Status Changers. And so yes, we have all of these ways that you can stay connected with me and I can stay connected with you. And so I'm just excited. I'm excited about this month. And so as you know, Status Changers Wellness TV Network, where we are implementing wellness in every area of your life. So there's no telling what we're going to be talking about. But what I wanted to do for this, the beginning of this month, before the 15th, is, it's the love month, as they say. And so last week, I talked about being single, stay single until you're really single. Okay, so basically we was talking about learning how to be single, learning how to be whole, learning how to be your unique self, being single-minded. It's being your unique self, finding out who you are and knowing that you are whole with you, and then you can join with somebody else. Being single-minded mean, you know what? You don't get sad when Valentine's come. You ain't looking for a boo or an old boo and trying to call up homeboy, homegirl like you used to, okay? Because you're content with who you are. And so on tonight, let's say tonight, I was like, okay, what will I talk about tonight? And so on tonight, good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I see some viewers on, and you can type. I'm going to be looking down. If you have a question or a comment, go ahead and type it in the comment section because I definitely want to speak to you. I think there's a way that you can put your name in there. I haven't got into that, but if you're able to put your name in there and you want me to know who you are and you've been coming on here, you know, rocking with me every Wednesday night, I would definitely love to know that. Oh, by the way, do y'all like my shirt? Because you know this month is Black History Month as well. So the second part of this month, we will be celebrating Black history, okay? Because, you know, it's just is what it is. So I love the natural hair. I love my fro. And you know my colors are pink and green, okay? And I'm not into the, you know, the Sigma, Beta, Kappa, and AKA, and all. I'm not into none of that. These were my colors, just my colors. I love these colors. They just gel. But it says status changes of wellness. And I don't know if you can see the bottom one, but it says minding my own Black business. I ain't got time to be minding what you doing, that's your business. I'm minding my own Black business because I am a Black business owner. I am an entrepreneur, okay? So, one more thing. After this week, next week, I'll be having some authors on, some other entrepreneurs, and those who are just movers and shakers in this season. So I'll be promoting and just showing and broadcasting what they are doing. And so if you are an author, a minister, entrepreneur, if you got something that you're doing, you may be a counselor, you may be a teacher, whatever it is that you're doing, and you know that you are making an impact in the world, that you're making an impact in your community, you're making an impact in your neighborhood, you're making an impact. Okay, a good impact, that you know that you are influential, or if you know someone, listen, look in my, you'll go to Show More, and you can email me and let me know if you want to be on the show this month. Or if you follow me on Facebook, I have a link where you can just click that link and you can go ahead and put yourself on the calendar. So here's the beautiful thing about all of that you'll get. You'll be promoted all over Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Roku, and my TV network. Only for $20.21. $20.21. Yeah, for this month only. So if you want to let the world know what you're doing, click that link. All right? All right. So we're going to move right along into the topic on tonight. And tonight, I'm excited again because I'm connected to what you call StreamYard. So I'm streaming also on Facebook. So this is my first time doing this. Just let me look over there and see what's going on there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move. Like I said, if you're on here and you want to leave a comment, you want to talk back to me, I will be checking the comments just to see what you're saying. So on tonight, I thought about what would we talk about tonight before Valentine's come. And the topic that I came up with was love you so that you can find you. Love you so you can find you. Yeah. And so if you follow me, if you've been following me for these last few years on Facebook, or if you watched any of my YouTube videos, or if you've been to any women conferences or youth conferences, you know that I'm very transparent. I'm real, okay? And the thing about it is people need transparency. People need realness, you know. Our young people need it. Our seasoned people need it. Our people who are looking for love, that desire to be loved, they need our stories. They need our ups, and they need our the troubles that we went through, or the situations that wasn't so smooth, okay? I think sometimes in society, especially social media, we make everything look so beautiful, so grand, you know, and it really isn't, you know. We use the for the pictures. You can make your picture look like pot out. You can put the makeup on and just make yourself look flawless, or you can use certain makeups that make you look flawless. And then once you take it off, there's some blemishes, there are some scars, okay? And some of us, they can't be removed, right? But the thing about a scar, you can be healed. You can be healed from a scar. It may still be there. You may be able to see it. You'll be reminded of whatever it is that you went through. But you can heal from a scar. But you'll always remember it was there. So, love you so you can find you. I was thinking about something, and I'm kind of going a couple of ways because it's just how it came. And I'm one of those people, I write a few notes, but mostly when I speak, it's literally fresh off the press because it's literally coming from here. It's coming from experience, okay? And then it just flows, it just flows out. So I believe that's a gift, everybody don't have that. Even when I preach the gospel, the word would just begin to just flow, so it's a blessing. And so what I was thinking about earlier, even so, I know my whole audience is not Christian or believers, but I still want you to hear me. I was thinking about how we say, I bind the enemy. I bind the devil. Oh, I come against that. Whatever it is, Oh, messing with our finances. Messing with our children. Messing with my man. Messing with my husband. Messing with everything. We bind it up, we cast it down, and we throw it away, and we say, and we start praying, right? Well, I began to think about how we may not cast down how we really feel about ourselves. We don't come against that we loving other people more than we love ourselves. We don't come against that we're supporting other people more than we supporting ourselves. We don't bind up that we're building up somebody else's business. We're building up their self-esteem, but ours is raggedy. We're going through. We are emotionally a wreck, but we can love somebody else out of their stuff. We can encourage somebody else out of their stuff. And we can bind it up for them. Oh, the devil is a lie. You will live and not die. The devil is a lie. You will be loved. The devil is a lie. We cast that down. We pull it down. But when was the last time you pulled down how you really feel about you? When was the last time you say the devil is a lie? I'm loving on everybody else and I ain't loving on myself? Huh? So you see, a lot of times we love on everybody else. And it feels good to us. But at the end of the day, how do we feel about ourselves? How do we feel about ourselves? We go above and beyond to make somebody else feel loved. When was the last time you went above and beyond to make yourself feel loved by you? Not somebody else, but by you. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and told yourself, I love you? Girl, you look good. Keep on going. Keep on pressing. When was the last time? When was the last time? So, tonight, love you so you can find you. And really, once you think about it, it's a hard pill to swallow. Once you think about it, you really got to ponder over what, huh? Love me so I can find me? You see, I was a people pleaser. I wanted everybody to love me. I wanted them to like me. I wanted them to want me, right? And it wasn't just relationships with a man. It was friendships that I would go above and beyond to prove to them how much I loved them, how much I wanted them in my life, how much they meant to me at whatever cost. And I'm telling you, decades went by before I realized I was doing it the wrong way. You see, I was loving on them, building them up, supporting them, being their ace, being their cheerleader, being their supporter to the end. When they wasn't giving back to me. When I saw them up here, they saw me down here. I didn't amount to their level. I didn't amount to hanging with their friends. But I saw them in such a high esteem that they did not see me in. When you love you, you'll find you. And as years begin to go by, you know, they say take the scales off your eyes. As the years begin to go by, well, really decades, the scales begin to get loose. Those scales begin to loosen up. And as they begin to loosen up, guess what? They began to fall off. It was pretty thick, and there was a lot of scales. But I began to see. Yeah. How many of you been there? Where you were there for everybody. You were supporting them. You were protecting them. You were speaking up for them. You were going above and beyond. You were going out of your way to really find out they didn't even like you, let alone love you. But you couldn't see it until you start saying, hey, wait. See, my wake-up call was, who am I? Why am I here? What's my purpose? Wait. Wait, I did that for them, and I did that for them, and I gave that. Now, wait a minute. I need them. Where are they? I've been there for them, but where are they? But see, those questions didn't come because they had been like that. They had been abandoning me. But until I began to ask the question, who am I? Why am I here? See, when we begin to ask the right questions, oh my God, those answers will come. Because one question will open up a door for another question, and another question will open up another. So it'll keep going. And the more you ask yourself these questions, and the more you get the answers, oh my God, those scales begin to really fall off. And you begin to really look at you. And so I remember for a long time, I would say I'm an imposter to me. I don't know who I am. I know how to love people. Oh, I get in a relationship in a minute and love, 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 love. That's who I am. I'm going to love on you. You my man, I'm going to love on you. You my sister, my auntie, my cousin, my best friend, I'm going to love on you. And I'm going to show you that I love you. But after a while, it starts messing with you, right? Because you're like, hold up. I'm not getting back what I was giving out. And when you get around people who love themselves, when you get around healed people, you'll begin to notice, hold up, something ain't right here. Okay? So, key, you got to get around change people, places, and things, right? You got to hear something different. Because when you hear something different, my God, I heard it, and it shook me. It shook me, and it made me say, wait, I'm missing something. It made me chase after it. We're talking about love you so you can find you, right? So when I began to ask those questions, who am I? Then I began to pray like, Lord, I want to know my identity. I don't know my identity. I just know I'm chasing after people to love me. I'm chasing for approval. And if they didn't approve of what I was doing, guess what? I'd stop. So I could never find me. Because I didn't love me. You know, a lot of times we'll have a good heart, okay? Have a good heart. And you can have a good heart. And we're supposed to love on people, give to people, but listen. Having a good heart doesn't mean allow people to just run all over you and rub their feet on you like you're a mat, wiping their dirty feet on you, or like somebody wipe their nose and throw the tissue on you. No, and then you just accept it. Now that's when you say, "Oh no, the devil is a lie." Yeah. You don't accept it. So, let me tell you what you'll receive when you start loving you. Because I'm going to simply tell you some of the things that I received and learned. And my hopes for you is that you'll receive the same thing. And that on tonight, you'll get this awakening, this enlightenment about, wait, I haven't been loving me. But I'm starting today. Make that declaration today, February 10th. 9:51 p.m. Central Standard Time 2021. While you were listening, Status Changes Wellness TV Network. You make that declaration, then you're going to start loving you so you can find you. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of feeling like you don't belong when you're in the room with other people? Aren't you tired of feeling less than? Because they're not accepting you, whether it's a friend or a mate or family? Enough is enough. You deserve to be loved. And you deserve to know who you are. You deserve to know why you were put here. so you can walk and move in your purpose. So, as you begin to tread upon this new walk, as you begin this new adventure, because it's an adventure. Now, in the beginning, the adventure is kind of rough, because you got to deal with you. You got to deal with your truth. You got to deal with your heart. You got to deal with, why do I let people run over me? Why? Why do I keep going back? Why do I keep allowing them to talk to me the way they do? Why do I allow him to come over, and I'm going to say it, to do this booty call? Every Christmas, Valentine's, Mother's Day, whenever it's happening, but you don't ever see him any other time. Your self-worth is more. Even you men, your self-worth is more. And you owe it to yourself to love you. You owe it to yourself to know who you are. Why walk this life with lost identity? Why walk this life never knowing love? Now, nobody can love us like God loves us. That's a perfect love. Nobody can match that. But you want somebody to get pretty close. You want them to honor your self-worth. And listen, if you don't do it, they're not going to do it. So, let me tell you what you'll receive in this process. Now, in the beginning, it's bittersweet, because you have to deal with truth and facts. And when those scales come off, because see, a lot of times we feel and see what's already going on, but we're not strong enough at that moment. It's like, no, I love them and they love me. And nobody else gonna be my friend. Or nobody else gonna be my man. Or nobody else gonna be my woman, for those that are men. This is it for me. I'm too fat. I'm too skinny. I'm uneducated. No. No, no, and no. You deserve to be treated right. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to love you. So you know how to love everybody else. Now it's time to love you. And let me tell you something. There's a word that you are probably not familiar with, or a word you hardly ever use. And I like to put some caps on it. It's the capital N-O. Yeah. When you begin to learn how to love you, and then when you love you, and you find you, oh my God, you're going to find the power of no. Oh, it's going to work in your favor. And it's going to take some getting used to. Because at first, listen, I used to have heart palpitations. Like, I got to tell them what? Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to tell them no. I'm going to tell them no. I'm going to tell them I'm not doing this no more. And it took a minute. I had to build up myself, y'all. I had to get my adrenaline going. And I'm like, okay. That's what I had to do. Sweating, nervous, everything. And then I'm like, oh, I did it. Oh my God, I did it. That was me. I don't know how your experience is going to be. I know how mine was, okay? Because I was a yes girl. Okay, yes, okay, yes, okay. Not today. Not today. All right. This is almost like when you win a prize. You know, you see the Wheel of Fortune or the Price is Right, and it says, open up door number 2 so you can see what you just won, okay? Because we already pushed out door number 1 and door number 3. So now here's door number 2. Da, 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 da. Let's see what happens when you love you. All right, here we go. Loving me gave me power. Yeah. It gave me power. It gave me power over my life. It gave me power over what it is I'm supposed to do. It gave me power over my where I was going, my path that I was to take. It gave me power in my decision making. It gave me power that I learned how, I learned that people treat you. You teach people how to treat you. So I had to learn. I learned the power of teaching people how to treat me, right? That you couldn't treat me any kind of way. You can't talk to me any kind of way. You can't do me any kind of way. And whether this is your boo, your best friend, your sister, your brother, the preacher, whoever it is that's been abusing you with their mouth, all the power, the authority. And it gave me the power of no. There's power in no. That's part of this gift, y'all. We just opened up door number 2. I found my self-worth. Listen, as you begin to love you, you're going to find your self-worth. In areas that you did not know you were worthy in, you are worthy. Woman, man, young girl, young boy, you are worthy. Your self-worth, yeah. You need to know your self-worth. You need to know your self-worth. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be treated right. You are worthy to walk in your full purpose, in your full identity. That's behind door number 2. See, we already been in door number 1 and door number 3. We don't want them. No. I found my purpose. Took a long time to find my purpose. But I first had to find me. But before I could find me, I had to begin to love me. So before you can find you and before you can find your purpose, you just got to start loving on yourself. Because see, it's some people, we found them and we just fell in love with them, right? We didn't really know a whole lot about them. But when you got to really know them, you're like, oh, what have I got myself in? To? Because I really don't know them. But you love them first. So why not love you first and then get to know who you are? And then you're going to really be like, oh my God. You're going to like, man, that's what I've been missing. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I like pink. I like green. I like big hair. I like my hair red. Yeah. So you're going to find you. And here's the thing. Oh, this is the kicker. We're talking about loving you so you can find you. When you love you and you find you, you're no longer a people pleaser. You're no longer looking for somebody to affirm you, confirm you, love you, allow you to be in their group, in their clique, whatever. You're okay. When you find you and you love you, you can walk with your head up, right? Yeah. You can walk in a confidence that you never walked in before because now you love you. Now you know who you are. Now you know your purpose. Not only do I know my purpose, not only will you know your purpose, but because I'm here, I'm now walking in my purpose. See, for the very fact that you are watching me tonight, I'm telling you, this is my purpose. See, I had to love on me so I could find me and walk in my purpose and walk in my power and know my self-worth so I can come on here to encourage you and tell you, listen, my brother, my sister, love you. So you can find you. Come on. You're worth it. You're so worth it. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care how many times you fail. I don't care how many times you messed up. I don't care how many relationships you've been in. It does not matter. You deserve to love you. You deserve to know your self-worth. You deserve to know why you were created, and it wasn't to be a rug. Okay? It wasn't to wait for Valentine's Day to feel loved. That you only feel love because they brought you some roses. They brought you a card, box of chocolate, maybe even took you on a date. But all year long, they wasn't there for you. They wasn't supporting your business, your dream. They wasn't trying to help you find yourself. And even the box of chocolates and the roses or the sweet card or whatever it is they're doing, I got something to tell you. It's not even for you. It's for them. What they can get out of it. What they can get out of you. It's not sincere. And so I want you to stop waiting for Valentine's and Mother's Day and whatever holiday that it is, birthday, that you allow that man or that woman to come into your life. Whenever they please, but they're not there for you emotionally, spiritually, financially. They're not trying to make you better or help you walk in the path that you were born to walk in, or on the path you were supposed to walk in. It's for their benefit. They're looking you in your eyes and they're telling you how beautiful you are. And they may even form their lips to say, I love you. But listen, you know it ain't love. You're saying it's Valentine's. I don't want to be by myself. It's Valentine's. Everybody getting chocolate. Look at them. cuddled up at the restaurants. Look, and even as Valentine's is getting closer, where it didn't even bother you, or you didn't even notice the people holding hands, or they stop and peck each other on the lips, or they're, arm in arm. You didn't even notice that. But oh, here come February. And February came, and it's like you see everybody in love. You just seeing, Google eyes, and they got puppy love, and they just all over each other. Oh, people are just so in love. No. Stop playing yourself like that every year. Stop setting yourself up every year. Because I'm telling you, when you begin to see the relationships you have, really look at them, what you've been seeing all along, it's been there all along. You'll really be able to see clear when you start saying, I choose to love me. When you start looking in the mirror and liking you. When you start complimenting you. When you start taking yourself out to eat. And not looking for anybody to maybe come sit at your table. Oh my, you're on a good path. And what I'm telling you, it didn't happen overnight. I lost decades. But when I chose to love me, I also had to choose to be healed. Yeah, because all the traumas, all the bad relationships, all the bad breakups, all the false burdens that I took on of other people, and I allowed them to use me and mistreat me and abuse me and just all this. It was false burdens. Oh, they need me. You been there? I can't leave them. They need me. What about them? But what about you? What about you? So, on tonight, I just hope to hear from you again. And you tell me, you know what? You remember when you were talking on your broadcast about when I love me, I'm going to find me? Ever since you spoke on your TV broadcast, I began to examine some things. I began to take authority. And when I did, I began to learn I had power. I began to learn my self-worth. Yeah, I can't wait for you to come back. Either inbox me or email me or comment. I can't wait. Because I know it's going to happen. You know why? Because it happened for me. It happened for me. Don't be anybody's seconds and thirds no more. Okay? Listen. You want some chocolates and some flowers? Deliver them to yourself. Act surprised. Woo! Surprise yourself. Put in your order. The people at your job, they get chocolates and order you some and get them sent to you. And then be bold enough to say, they be like, oh, you got some? Girl, I didn't know you had somebody. I don't. Well, you got flowers and chocolate. I know. I sent them to me. They're going to be looking at you like, huh? You did what? Yeah, I sent them to me. Well, why would you do that? Because I love me. You want to have a good laugh this Valentine's? Send yourself some flowers and some chocolate. Especially if somebody else is there. And they're like, oh my God, who you get those from? You haven't told us that you had somebody in your life. And when you begin to tell them that, oh, yes, I do. It's me. I finally decided to start loving me. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But before we can really like love somebody else, like truly, truly, really, really, like 100, love somebody else with a pure love, we don't really know how to do that until we know how to love ourselves. So really, everybody's getting the short end of the stick. You are and them. So, what I want to encourage you and say to you is don't lose you to find love. I'm going to say that again. Don't lose you to find love. But find you so you can recognize love and embrace it. When I heard that, I was thinking, I was like, oh wow. Yeah, I got to share that. So I made sure I wrote it down. Because I want you to ponder on that. I want you to have a Selah moment. Don't lose you to find love. But find you so you can recognize love and embrace it. Yeah. I'm checking to see if we got any comments. Y'all still with me on here? Yeah. Oh my God. This is so good. This is so good. This is so good. I don't know. I'm just like, yeah. This is real talk. And I truly believe that if I had, like this type of talk in my early teens, it would have helped me with a lot of heartbreaks, friendships and relationships. And so I hope tonight's broadcast has enlightened you. I hope that it's made you think. I hope that, even as I'm talking, like, scales are starting to loosen up so you can really, really see. And don't regret loving you. And when you begin to love on you, you're not being selfish. Okay? It's going to look selfish to other people because you're finally thinking about you. And all that energy and all that love and just all that you were doing, you were giving it to that other person or to other people. And so when you begin, I'm telling you, when you begin to love on you, that old saying is, they don't miss the well till the well run dry. Well, they've been mistreating and mishandling the love, okay? They've been mishandling, you're fragile, you're precious, okay? And your heart is fragile and precious. And they've been mishandling your heart. And so now you have chosen to take your heart back. You have chosen to take your mind back, and you've chosen to find who you are. And so if that's you on tonight, I salute you for saying enough is enough. I'm telling you, get you an accountability partner. Get you someone you can trust to help you walk through this process. Because it's a process. If I went through 2 decades of it, it was a process. And I'm still processing. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't all fall off in a year. Okay? It's a process. But you got to be willing. You got to want it. You got to want to be whole. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And you won't have that emptiness anymore. You know that void that you feel, or that emptiness that you feel, or that loneliness that you feel? It won't be there no more. You'll be whole. You can be happy by yourself until it's time to be joined with someone. Now, I'm on here tonight. I'm not single. I'm married, but I'm talking to those who desire to be married. I'm talking to those who are in abusive marriages. That there's hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel. There is a happy story. And it happens when you find you. When you love you and you find you. And see, when I got married, I hadn't found me yet. So I brought baggage. But while I'm in the marriage, I had to love me so I could find me, so I could know how to be the wife that I need to be, the mother, the friend. Yeah. It's still a process. But I don't look like I did the year before, or the year before that, or the year before that. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to give this to you like this. You know why? Because I didn't have it. I didn't have it. I didn't have this for you then. But since I got it now, I got to share it with you. So you can tell somebody else, well, I wasn't here 2 years ago or 3 years ago, but I'm here now. So you can tell them your story. Because you know we all got a story. And I want the end of your story to be beautiful. I want the end of your story to be, you know what, I found me. I love me and I found me. All right. Valentine's Day is in 4 days. Take a deep breath. Blow it out. Take a deep breath. Blow it out. You can do it. You don't have to let that person come over again. You don't have to be, as they say, let them pull an okie doke on you. You don't have to be that every once in a while fling anymore. You can say no. But you're gonna tell your whole body, your whole mind, everything. So first, before you even tell them no, you gotta tell everything no. You're gonna tell them no. Everything. Your mind, your body. You're going to say no. And once you say no, then you need to answer the question, why am I saying no? Because see, when you say no, now you need to find out, why am I saying no? Well, you're saying no because you don't want that seconds and that sloppiness. You're saying no because you're tired of being mistreated. You're tired of loving and not being loved back. You're tired of this cycle of only having somebody embrace you on Valentine's and they don't know you any other day. You're tired of being the secret, the woman, the man on the side, his mistress. You're just the baby mama. Or you're tired of having that friend who only know you in hood, they only know you when we can hang together, but in other areas of life, they don't know you. You can't go to that party with them. They can't be around, the other people. But they feel like there is a high esteem. You don't have to be desperate for love. Love you. And you can stop the cycle of looking for love in all the wrong places today. 4 days before Valentine's. I know it's a hard pill to swallow. I know you've been making plans. I know you done bought some things. Guess what? Take them back. Start over. Don't sell out again. Love you so you can find you. Okay? Well, see if I got any questions. I'm checking. Don't have any questions. I hope that you have enjoyed tonight's broadcast, in that I'm cheering for you, that this is your time, your season, your new life, and your new journey, that you'll begin loving you. Well, I am Saraphia Hall with Status Changes Wellness, and we are your network. Remember, I'm on here every Wednesday night, 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every Wednesday. And follow me on my YouTube channel at Status Changes Wellness. You can also connect to me on my group page. I have a private group page on Facebook, Status Changes Wellness. And then also follow me on Instagram, and I am on Clubhouse, Status Changers. And then you can find me on TikTok as well. We have all these social medias where you can stay connected. And then I also want to share with you, here on the page, we have a new broadcast I'm so excited about. I'm connected with 9 other powerful, phenomenal women. It is called I Am Integrity. Women who have something to say. That is a new broadcast network here on video streaming. So if you just like to click and see what's going on there, we will have our first broadcast launching on tomorrow. Woo! And matter of fact, I'm hosting tomorrow night's broadcast. So write that down. My name is Integrity. Okay, Women of Integrity. So yeah, check that out as well. And then also just keep following me. I have another channel that I am about to start, and that is going to be my preaching channel, okay? So if you're one of those people, you're looking for a word, you're looking for a sermon, you're looking for some worship, that will be the channel for that, okay? This is not the channel. Now, sometimes, sometimes I'll start praying on here. Y'all already know. So if you know me, you know it'll go down on here too. But for the most part, this is our talk show where I just want to be able to talk with you and just inspire you and encourage you and give you some tools and tips. Like I said, starting next week, we will have authors coming on speaking. Matter of fact, I have some ladies that I'm connected with. We just pushed out, it's called an anthology. So it's about, I think it's 18 or 20 of us authors. It's called Testaments of Survival. I thought I had it over here. Hold and Heal. So that book releases is in March. So yes, and I have that book for pre-sale as well. So I'll have that link in my bio as well on my channel. So yeah, so I will be adding a few more links on here so you all can click on them. You can go to where I have my shirts and my books and other things that I have, so that you're able to order. Also, I am creating a subscription so that you can subscribe to my channel as well, because I will be hosting some classes and some trainings. And those classes, if you already have a subscription with me, you'll be able to just tune in on those classes versus others, they will not be able to have access to it. All right. Again, I am Saraphia Hall with Status Changers Wellness TV Network. This is your network, and I want to say have a good night. Bye-bye. See you next week.